Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS and ESS BASSP. Welcome to Accountants Minute. Accountants, you can help eliminate the silent killer of small business. Kate Carnell, the Australian Government's Small Business Ombudsman, indicated in late 2016 that late payments of amounts owing by debtors are the silent killer of small business in Australia. This followed the release of a United Kingdom company's report on debtors' days outstanding in the world. The report, written by Market Invoke, indicated that Australia had debtors' days outstanding of 26.4 days above the traditional 30-day period. This meant that Australian small businesses were financing debtors of 56.4 days. The next closest was Mexico with 48.6 days and South Africa with 46.5 days. This represents a significant impact on the viability of small, medium enterprises, the key group of clients for most of the accountants who will be watching this video. The Small Business Ombudsman has indicated that she's going to talk to government departments and big businesses and urge them to make their payments by the 30-day due date. But I think there's another significant contributing factor to this problem. And this is where accountants can help, because you are the key advisor, the trusted advisor to these clients. In the first instance, make it a mandatory process in your accountancy firms that you will calculate debtors' days outstanding, at least annually, but preferably every time that you prepare any sort of information for the client. Also, advise your client as to how to calculate debtors' days outstanding so that they make it a regular key performance indicator within their business, preferably every month, calculating debtors' days outstanding. Why not identify every client who's got debtors' days outstanding of more than 40 days and contact them and have a conversation and submit a proposal to them to undertake a debtors review to see where improvements can be made within their business. This will enable you to identify the very significant cash flow improvement. For example, if you have a client who has $1 million per annum in credit sales, on a 30-day basis, the debtors balance would be $82,191. On a 40-day payment basis, the debtors have blown out to $109,000. And if they were sitting on the national average of 56.4 days, the debtors' balances would be $154,000. This indicates that by suggesting some improvements and implementing improvements, a cash flow benefit could be obtained for those clients on the average debtors' days outstanding in Australia of $72,000. I don't think the client's going to begrudge paying you a $2,000 odd fee to implement debtors' systems improvement. So where do you start reviewing a debtors' system? In the first place, has your client got a written system? Unfortunately, in my observations, far too many small businesses have got a verbal or bits and pieces of notes hand-me-down system, which is no way to be running a debtors system to get back to somewhere between 30 and 40 days outstanding. When the business enters into an agreement with a new customer, there should be a new customer letter which is sent to that new customer. It can take the basis of being a welcome to a new customer, advise them of what your client's business services are about. But very importantly, that letter should also have attached to it the terms of trade agreement and the retention of title agreement, and an indication that there will be no statements issued, because I believe one of the real contributing factors to this very long debtors' days outstanding in Australia is the issuing of debtor statements, which tend to go out very late in the following 30 days sometime. And many businesses won't make payments till they receive their debtor statements. Our suggestion is that you suggest to your clients that every tax invoice has stamped on it a due date for payment, and that is the date that your client indicates to their customers when they expect payment to be made. Then, as part of the system review, make sure that the terms of trade agreement and retention of title agreement are signed by the new customer and are returned promptly. Your client then needs a system of responsibility within their office as to whether this particular new customer is going to be registered on the Personal Property Securities Register. And there needs to be an awareness amongst the management team and the clerical team as to the time period that is allowed for the registration on the Personal Property Securities Register to give your client protection. Then we move into the payment process, where your clients' customers pay payment to them. Our suggestion is that an email is sent to that customer 5 days before the invoice due date, informing them that a due date for payment is approaching in 5 days' time. And if payment is not made on that due date, that there is an immediate follow-up. In fact, we would recommend that your clients utilise the system that has been developed for debtors management by IODM, a company which we are very happy to give you an introduction to. There should also be ongoing follow-up action, prompt calculation at the end of each month of the debtors' days outstanding, not when someone's got nothing else to do. The next day, 24 hours after the end of the month, calculate the debtors' days outstanding, compare it to the business's target, and then inform the management team, the sales department, and anyone else involved in negotiations with customers, because this figure needs to be reduced. By adopting these practices, accountants can make a very significant contribution to ridding Australia of this very dubious title of having the longest debtors' days outstanding in the world. We are presenting a special webinar, How Accountants Can Help Rid Australia of the Longest Debtors' Days Outstanding in the World title, on Tuesday the 20th of June at 12:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. To register, please go to our website www.essbiztools.com.au. If you would like to receive a special article on debtors management, you can also register for that article whilst you are on our website, essbiztools.com.au. If you want to see more information about the debtors package which we have available, Improving Debtors Days Outstanding, which involves the debtors management package and the SME debtors system, you can visit our package website www.essbasip.com.au to get an overview of what's included in that package. If you've got any question on any aspect of debtors management, or indeed any of the other products that are supplied by ESS BizTools, ESS BASIP, or ESS BizGrants, please do not hesitate to contact us. Send me an email, peter@essbiztools.com.au. Have a great day. Goodbye.